How's it going? And welcome back. We're getting ready to go on a new adventure time in about 6 weeks. Here's a quick another clue about where we're going. And I've started preparing for that by picking up some of the things we need personally, clothing and things like that to prepare. It's going to be cold. There's another clue. I think I gave you that one already though. And, hiking boots and stuff like that. So we're prepping all that stuff. But what we also wanted to do was kind of prep something for the kiddies. We're going to be gone for 8 days. So I wanted to get them something that maybe they could entertain themselves with, that would allow us to interact with them. And so I bought this. This is the Enabot EBO-SE companion robot. It says it's your smart companion robot. Move, observe, care. And it has a way for you to have this robot move around and play with your pets, and they can hear your voice and you can see them and play games and stuff like that. So we're trying to get this out in the house and get the cats acclimated to it before we go as a toy, so that when we're gone it won't be something new and scary. So I'm going to launch this today and see how it is accepted by our friends. We're up here in the office. We're going to unbox it here, but then we're going to move downstairs because that's where it's going to live, and we're going to try it out down there. All right, well, let's take a look and see what's inside. All right, so we've got an instruction manual. We've got some usage tips. We have a warranty card. Oh, nice padding. I bet I could use this for something else later on. All right. More padding. Interesting. Well, so we have a charging block. We have charging cable. Looks to be about 2.5 feet long, but this is for the base station. It doesn't need to be very long. It can sit right up next to an outlet and sit there. And what's cool about the robot apparently is once it determines it needs a charge, which I think a charge lasts like 4 to 7 hours, it'll go back and recharge itself automatically. All right. Here it is. Look at that cute thing. Look, it's got tracks. Not wheels, it's tracks. That's cool. There's a camera. Feels pretty weighty. There's a speaker. Look at that. Isn't that cute? And we've got the base station, and that is it. So apparently this will roll back up in here and just attach itself for charging whenever it needs to. That's awesome. So it looks pretty simple. Only 3 parts: block, base station, and robot. So and not to forget the app. Of course, it's got an app that you run it from. So we're going to adjourn this party downstairs, and I guess, I don't know, check things out. All right, so now we're downstairs at the dining table. We are going through the instructions, and the first thing it says to do is download the app. So we're going to do that. Quincy has decided to join us, so if you happen to see him show up, he's very curious about there he is. Very curious about the Enabot already. So, all right, we're downloading the app. Okay, now, we haven't got to the instructions where it said open it yet, so we're not going to do that. Now, one of the things about the instructions, it's got quite a range of languages here. English, German, Deutsch, Francais, Espanol, Portuguese, Italiano, and 2 ancient languages. One looks to be Korean and the other looks to be Chinese. All right, device connection. All right, so step one, register on EBO app and click plus to connect. All right, well, we're going to open the EBO app then. We're going to accept the agreement and we're going to enter our personals here. We're going to allow it to send us notifications because we don't know, there may be kitty notifications it might want to send. Okay, add a device. We're going to select EBO SE. Place the robot on the charging dock. So we're going to go ahead and set the robot up. Again, it says don't set it up on the table. We're going to set it up on the floor. Quincy's all ready to go. You can't see him, but he is all ready to go. Okay, so we're going to take the robot and we're going to put it on the floor over here. Okay. Oh my goodness. It started talking. It started talking and scared Quincy away. He's very curious, so he'll probably come back. All right, we're going to say next. Okay, next. Allow to use this location. Sure, why not? Yes. Going to log into the network. Scan the QR code with the robot's camera. So we have to take the QR code over and put it in front of the camera. All right. I don't know what it's doing. It's bopping. All right, that one might have been my fault. I might have put the Wi-Fi password in incorrectly. Let's try it again. Okay, now it says robot bound. Please upgrade the firmware. Oh, look, you can see the camera. Can you see it? You see Quincy? Look, there's me. Hi. And we're going to, oh, where did the firmware go? So as you can see on the screen, I'm just looking at a few things. You can play photo, voice chat. There's some movement speed. We'll check all this out here in just a moment. All right, so going into the settings, we have security, fixed location security, cruise security. I don't know what any of that means. Device settings, Wi-Fi, volume, emotion indicator, do not disturb, video encoding standard. I prefer H.264, but we're going to leave it as is. About robots, nickname. Oh, what should we name it? We can name it. What should we name it? Felix. Model, get some serial number, hardware version. I don't see EBO upgrade. Firmware updating. Starting to suggest keep you on the charging dock. Okay, we're going to update the firmware. So far the app seems pretty solid. Pretty happy about that. Firmware is updated. EBO will automatically reboot. Thanks for your patience. I get it. Okay, we're reconnected. Hi. Quincy's like losing his shit right now. Sorry, but he is. Okay, so the information here on the app does not match what's in the instructions anymore. So we're just going to sort of wing it here with you all. Okay, so it's almost like a little joystick. You can control the. I just took a photo. I'm going to. I'm going to take a video. Taking a video right now. Quincy's not quite sure what to make of that. All right. Hey, buddy. Oh, got some feedback. Hello? Can you hear me? Hey, buddy. It's me. Come and play. So there's a play mode here. It says straight line. Big circle. Swing. Goodness. And then we can, again, remote control it. You can also operate the app in full screen mode by clicking on the recorded image at the top, and you'll get a full screen view of what the camera sees, also with overlays of the functions. If you look on the top from left to right, the top left will exit you out of full screen mode. Then you have the camera mode for taking pictures, the video mode for taking videos, the chat mode, the volume, and then at the far right, you've also got the battery life, which is really nice to have. So you can control the device through the overlaid controls, and if you hit the automate button, it'll automatically find its way back. If you see the purple dot, and you also see the flashing dot on the base station, that is the device finding its way home and parking itself. As you can see, Quincy is still super curious about his new toy. Okay, well, I've put him up on the charger now, and he's happy about that. So we're going to charge it and see what's what. This model, I don't think, has the autonomy of going out and hunting the house itself. But anyway, I think it's kind of cool. We're going to, like I said, Quincy's already absolutely enthralled with it. I don't know if he's ready to play with it, but over the next 6 weeks we'll get him more acclimated, and hopefully he'll be enjoying it. But a few things on this: it's not very expensive. I believe it was under $100. It feels solidly built. The app feels pretty good quality. Seems solid. The only error I had with it was my own fault on that. It remains to be seen how much he'll play with it, but we know the voice works, and we know that we can record videos, so we can at least see the kitties and play with them while we're away. And that is the ultimate purpose of this thing. So I would say 5 out of 5. Pretty happy with that. All right, guys. Well, as always, thanks for stopping by. Be looking for our Adventure Time videos coming up in October. It looks like we're going to have a lot of fun. And we'll see you next time. Bye now.